Hi, welcome to day one, you guys. I'm so excited to spend the next 7 days with you. Um, I I love that we're going to be able to just get you started right. It seems like such a simple name of the group, Get Started Right, but so many people, they're excited and they get all their stuff and they want to do great things and they want to have amazing success, and it's overwhelming and it's confusing, and then they try it and they think they're doing it right, and then they don't get results, and it just doesn't come together. So I'm really excited about this group. I think you're going to have more success by just setting yourself up right now, to just do well and have a good experience in your weight loss journey. So thank you for investing in yourself. Thank you for committing. And on behalf of all the people in your life as well, your children, your family, your spouse, your coworkers, and everybody that will be affected by you being a better person, I also want to say thank you. So today is day one, and I've decided to start with picking a fitness program, because as I thought about it, I realized, well, we need to know the fitness program to do your meal plan. We need to know the fitness program to know what kind of shoes you're supposed to wear. We need to know the fitness program to know how long the workouts are, to make you a schedule. We need to know the fitness program for you to set expectations, understand if you're going to be losing weight or building muscle or what's going to be happening. So I thought, you know what, let's just figure that out day one, and then everybody will have a baseline to go forward. So I'm going to show you how to choose your fitness program. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'll be a little tiny picture, and you'll be able to see. There we go. My Beachbody On Demand. Okay. So everybody should have access to Beachbody On Demand. Now, if you have already picked a program, I'm going to ask you to please watch this video anyway, because I'm going to discuss why you should be picking individual programs, and you may either be, one, very validated in the choice you already made, or two, very like, oh crap, I picked the wrong thing. So even if you have a set of DVDs that you want to use, please stay with us for this video, even though it's the online version, just so you understand the purpose, okay? Okay. So this is the Beachbody On Demand. Now there's an app. However, I have absolutely no idea how to make a video and show the app. Like, it doesn't let me do that. I think maybe it's like protected, so you can't screen share. So I'm doing it on a computer, but you're more than welcome to use the app. There's one for iPhone, iPad, etc. There's one for Droid. One of the really cool benefits of the app, you guys, side note, is that you can download the workout. So if you know you want to do your workout at 7, but you don't have Wi-Fi at that time, you can download it when you do have Wi-Fi, and it will be on your device. But anyways, I actually use my Amazon Fire TV stick thing. I love it because it's got an app right on there, and it's always connected to Wi-Fi anyways, because I work out at home. So moving on. So how do you pick your program? Now here's what I find people usually do. They either pick a program that's way too hard, and then they're defeated day one, and they're like, out, done, like I quit. Or they pick a program that's fine for them, but they never follow the nutrition guide. And that's a really big problem, because these programs are put together. You guys hear me when I say there are like scientists who put these together, trainers, nutritionists, scientists, and they're put together to get maximum results. They say, okay, if you're doing this workout, you should eat this way, and you should do these workouts in this order. They get progressively harder. They might have strength and then flexibility and then cardio and then repeat. It's put together in such a way that following the program specifically is going to get you the best results. So a lot of people just come on here and they go, I think I'm going to do something from Shanti today, or I think I'm going to do something Dancy today. And they don't actually commit to a program. And that is where people get a little, I don't know, disheartened, disillusioned with the whole thing. Okay? So here's what you're going to do. First, I want you to think about your goals. Now, you sent me your goals to get into this group. So and there's a reason why I ask you that, is I want them in your head. I want you to understand where we're going. I want you to think about what this is worth to you. I want you to think about what it's costing you. I want to think about what you like and don't like, okay? So you have all that. If you have forgotten what you wrote, you can grab the email. that you sent me or filled out the little form. You have it. So think about this. What are your goals? What are your likes and dislikes? Do you have any injuries or limitations that are going to prevent you from doing certain things at this time? Maybe you're just not, you have to get some weight off before you can do lunges on that knee. That's okay. And then I want you to come in here and I want you to learn how to use the different categories. So right across the top, you have a couple choices. You can base it off fitness levels. You can base it off how much time you have. You can base it off the style and the trainer. Now, if you're familiar with Beachbody programs, you might just love the way Shaun T motivates, but maybe you would die if you tried to do Insanity right now. So you're like, oh, I want to do something by Shaun T because he speaks to my heart, but my body is not feeling it. Or you love dance and you don't have a particular trainer that you want, but you need to do it in less than 30 minutes. We're going to come together and we're going to decide based on these categories. So where are you? Beginner, just kind of starting out, heading to intermediate? Are you intermediate? Are you advanced or advanced? So what I would consider myself at this moment, having just finished UV2 and just barely started a hard program, postpartum, 5 months, I really couldn't do anything. I wasn't cleared to do anything. Everything was a hot mess. It was a disaster. So I would have been beginner, but I would say now I'm more intermediate. I feel like I did a good jump by doing 2 rounds of UV2 before I started something hard. Okay. Now I know for me, I'm not particularly concerned with the length of the program. I don't have to be at work at a certain time, right? I do like that they're shorter because my baby doesn't nap very long. She's a 30-minute max sort of girl, so shorter is good for me, but I can work around a longer program as well. So I'm actually not going to pick a time, but you can, okay? And then I know I'm not a big cardio fan. I like to throw weights around. I like to make a big mess when I work out, weights everywhere. I like to lift heavy things. It makes me feel strong, but I also have a lot of weight to lose. From the baby, I still, I think, have 40 pounds at the making time of this video to go before to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. So I'm going to go to slim and tone. If I was at my weight, I'd probably go to muscle building, but I'm going to go to slim and tone. Okay. And I don't have a lot of trainers that I'm I need to be with that trainer. I have some trainers I don't love, but you can't exclude. So I don't mind who it's going to be. I'm easy, whatever. But if you're just obsessed with Shaun T or whatever, you could pick a thing. And what it's going to do is it's going to narrow these down. So it gave me, that's interesting. It gave me, I prefer them A to Z, but anyways, if there's a long list, 2 choices. So I'm going to open these. You guys, I'm not just going to be cool, pick one. I'm going to open this and I'm going to look at it. And I'm going to look at, okay, well, what is this? Okay, all of the programs are 25 minutes. That's cool. Let's read a little bit about it. Oh, these are kind of short ones. I've seen longer. Some people who've got results. Okay. Maybe some videos about Shaun T, because maybe I don't know who Shaun T is and I want to get to know him. Okay, cool. 25 minutes, I can do that. Overview. It's 10 weeks, it's 25 minutes, it's cardio. It's got 17 workouts, it has a nutrition guide. Okay, cool. Well, I want to see what the schedule looks like. So I go to program materials. I go, okay, got a calendar, this nutrition guide, FAQs. Ooh, FAQ. Let's read about it. Now, FAQ is going to open a separate page, just so you know. You'll have to come back to this, but this is really helpful for me. Okay, I do have some light weights and some resistance bands, so I'm comfortable with this. Okay, there's a modifier. Awesome. Good. Just because I'm not supposed to be jumping quite yet, so that's awesome. Oh, cool. I can do the 21-day fix eating plan. No substitutions necessary. That's really great. So now I'm feeling this program. And I'm okay, I'm gonna do T25. I'm in. So now I've picked a program. So what do I need to know? Now T25 is an easy one because all the workouts are 25 minutes. That's why they call it that. But most of them vary. So I'm gonna say, okay, how much time do I need? I'm going to go to the program materials and I'm going to get the calendar. Now it's downloaded as a PDF. So if you're on your phone, you'll need to go to your downloads. That's where it is. And I'm just going to take a look and I'm going to say, okay, it looks like it's Monday through Friday. Friday has a double, so I'm going to plan for 50 minutes on that day and so on. So I'm going to get these materials so that when we go to the scheduling day, I'm clear on what is going on. I know you can't see this. Oh man, that's right. Let me go back. You can't see it when I share a different thing. Sorry. So it's a PDF. Pretend that you saw it. Or the nutrition guide is also a PDF. So I'm going to download these materials so that I have them when we go to the meal planning day or the scheduling day. But now I've chosen my program, and when I'm watching the video on what kind of clothes should I get and what kind of equipment do I need to buy and things like that, I already know what to reference. So when I say, okay, we're going to talk about equipment, you can come here and you can go to that FAQs. Hopefully you were able to see it. I just realized that it probably stopped sharing when I went to that. I'm sorry. Oh no, you were able to see it. Okay. And I'm going to need some light weights and some resistance bands. Okay, so when we talk about equipment day, you know where to find this information so that you know what you need to budget for. A lot of times people get very particular when I ask a budgeting question. And seriously, it's the weirdest thing. I ask, what is your budget for this? And people are like, meh. I'm like, guys, being healthy, if you have not been doing it before, requires an investment almost always. You might not have the equipment. You might not have the right shoes. And so if someone says, I don't have any money, well, they need to take that into consideration when they're choosing this program. You better not need to buy anything. You better already have what you need. So it matters. There's a reason why I ask these questions. And I think people just get weird. They think if they tell me, then I'm just going to sell them a bunch of shit. But it's important that you have the information. So please go back. And if you didn't really answer those questions as honestly as you would, or you didn't think about them as much as you'd like to, it might be the time to do that now before you pick a program. So that's it, you guys. I'm really excited. I'm going to have you guys just share in the comments of this post. Why did you pick your program and what are you doing? And when we do buddies, which is going to be today, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to try to find you a buddy that is kind of in your time zone, and it'd be really cool if you guys are doing the same program. There's a huge amount of solidarity when someone's doing the exact same workout as you, starting from day one. It's just, there's a bond there. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm excited to hear what programs you guys pick for yourself. And of course, if you're stuck between two and you don't know what you should do, ask me and say, hey, here's why I'm considering these two. What do you think? And I have done almost every program in the Beachbody library over the last 9 years. God, that's a really long time. Wow. So I do know, and it's easy for me to go, oh, you know what? That one actually has quite a bit of lunges, or, oh, you know what they don't tell you there? You're going to get up and down off the ground a lot in that one. And that sounds like it's not your jam with that knee injury and so on and so forth. So feel free to ask, but narrow it down first. Okay. All right, guys, it's been awesome, and I cannot wait to hear what you pick.